Okay guys, I wanted to show you my soundboard inside of an SE14R. This is my kit that I put out, and I've reworked the handle, so we now have two buttons in it. You say, why two buttons? Well, the first button, which is the trigger, pull that, and we get our laser blast. And it will cycle through different sound files that are on the SD card. It will actually trigger two sets of LEDs, one which is an initial blast, and then there's a secondary little flicker that goes on, so we can actually see. I've got this that shines out the front, and because of mine got a little spot there, you can kind of get a little bit of view of it out of the eject cover. So what's the other button for? Well, since you got the gun in your hand and you want to talk, you got your hand already on a trigger, you can push this one, and then you get the voice audio. You can actually cycle it through. I've put some other Stormtrooper audio on here as well, just because there may be some Stormtroopers that want to buy these besides the Death Troopers, and you can actually put anything you want. I've got 3 files on here, and it cycles through them. So you can push that button or this button to fire. Now, right now I've got it in a small speaker that's back in the back. It also does have an audio out on it, so you could put a small audio out on the bottom of the handle and run a cable up and have that go to a much larger sound system. I actually bought a amplified sound system that I'm going to test this out with. Again, it basically runs a mic output out of it. So if you wanted, you're doing troops in a parade location or something where you want it to be a little bit louder, you could run it through the audio out and to an amplifier. But that's the soundboard. It's a very small soundboard that will fit into any gun. I will be putting these out as in a kit form that you could put into any one of the prop weapons. The other thing that this board also does is I, being a Death Trooper, I have designed it so that we can use it in our helmets. So you could have a button just for the voice, and also use another button through a couple other pins that would turn on the green lights in our helmet. So anyway, it's a versatile little board. It's small enough. This board actually fits into the barrel of this gun. It was kind of tricky to be able to get it into this gun because there's not a lot of space in here. The battery for it is just a 9-volt battery that I've got in the magazine, but it will run anywhere from 5 volts up to 12 volts. So depending upon how you want to power it in a larger rifle, you can use a different system. So that's the soundboard.